This week on Project UX, we're opening up the vault to take a look at Startup ShadowBid, an app that allows you to get the best prices for the items you're buying on Amazon. It's a great concept, and our LA UXperts really dive into the topic of making sure that the value proposition truly rises to the top and doesn't get bogged down by unnecessary features or confusing branding. This is a really important topic that a lot of startups can learn from. So we hope you like this episode. Let us know what you think, and enjoy.
So I, like many other Americans, am an Amazon user. And when I'm shopping online, I like to get the best deal for what I'm paying for. Unfortunately, Amazon changes their price up to about 80 million times each day. So how do you know when the right time to buy is? With ShadowBid, we've solved that. We give you an opportunity to find the product that you're looking to buy, set the price, and how long you're willing to wait for that. When the price drops below your bid, it executes automatically, saving you time and money. So this is the ShadowBid app. It lists a bunch of different categories that are available on Amazon. This time I'm looking to buy something for my sister because I love her so much. Her birthday's coming up, so I think that I'm going to check out, she's been wanting this Fitbit. So here's some options of Fitbits that are available on our app that's scraping from Amazon. We bring up one of the different objects here, and here you can see the price changes and stuff like that with the product itself over time. So I can simply place a bid of what I'm willing to pay. I notice that the price here is $78. I can say I'm willing to pay $55 for that, and I'm willing to wait until Christmas, so let's just say 90 days. I can submit the bid. It says ready to go. And now that bid is available for me to check out with my other bids. Here's a list of the bids that I already have open, as well as the Fitbit that I'm getting for my sister. Now, I just talked with my sister recently, and I found out that she didn't want me to get anything for her birthday, so let's just get rid of that. So I delete it right there, and it's removed from my potential bids. Within, it keeps a history of your bids over time, so I can check out the executed bids here. As you can see, we have a bid for a pair of skis that we saved over $500 for because the price dropped below what we were willing to pay for. So it executed automatically, and they showed up to our door. The other things that we can do is we can check out a watch list of items. Right here, the watch list is currently empty. But if we just scoop over to a category and add it to a watch list, we can now have that item available in our watch list to track as far as the price changes. That's the general core functionality of ShadowBid.
Tim, first of all, I just want to say congratulations. I think the technology is pretty amazing. I use Amazon all the time, and I like the idea of something that actually makes the Amazon, it actually improves on something that is already pretty powerful and magical. So I think pretty cool, and congratulations to you and the team. I think on the other hand, I think the main thing is that this is a product to me that seems like it was very much technology led. Like this is, hey, let me show you what we can do with this app and what we were able to accomplish. There's a few fundamental things that I think, on the UX side, on the experience side, you can smooth out that will really improve this app. The first one, the most fundamental one to me, is the fact that I believe that the vast majority of cases when people go to Amazon, they're actually there to search. They have an idea of the product that they want, and they go right to it, sort of what you did with the Fitbit. And this interface basically assumes browse, that I'm going to look through a list of categories to find the product that I want. I just don't think that matches with typical user behavior. So I think you can do some research and flip that. I mean, I noticed the search is very prominent there on most of the screens, but I think just maybe flipping the order of importance to the user. I think on the home screen, so sort of similarly, the home screen has an action which is about showing me how many bids I have, but I actually think this is a wasted step. I think I could go straight to the list of open bids, which is what happens when you click on the button, as the way, if I'm checking this app because I've got 12 bids and I'm looking at a lot, I think you can save me a lot of clicks over the lifetime of my use of this app. So, there you go.
Thank you.
I agree completely with Chris that search is really, I think, the primary use case. I never browse at Amazon, and if I asked anybody in the room if they browse at Amazon, I don't think that they would say that they did. I find the blue band across the top of your bid list there a little frightening, actually. It's important. I mean, the dollar figure of open bids that I have is important, but it's a little scary, and I don't know if it's first thing I should see, right, when I open the app, because I think that it would be, for me, it might be a deterrent to executing more bids. And I noticed in your inside of your hamburger menu that there's an entry for the blog, and I just have to question who that's for. I know that in an app it seems unusual. And then really to reiterate what Chris was talking about, from your home screen, you might think about the different tasks that they've got your app to do, right? Why do they have this? So what are the things that they would do in their app? And then for me, one of the things that really didn't come out right away, and I had a hard time kind of wrapping my head around it, is that it's only for Prime, for Amazon Prime. And I think that that's something you need to make clear up front, because if you don't have the Prime, then the automatic shipping doesn't work, and it's kind of hard to make that work. Right. But so letting people know that it's Prime, maybe with the Prime banner, maybe in the product detail, but some way to let folks know. And I'm going to let Jill talk about contextual inquiry, because I know she's itching to do so.
Thank you. Contextual inquiry, if you're not familiar with what that is, it's observing people how they naturally do things, and even mental models. You're targeting people that shop at Amazon. And if you were to watch me shop on Amazon, you would know that I look for star ratings, and there's no star ratings in your product listings there, along with the...
And I would say star ratings for the vendor as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's also no detail, as Lynn was saying, about Amazon Prime. So eventually, you may go beyond even Amazon Prime, so let me know that is a Prime. I am a Prime member, so that's fantastic, but let me know that that's available, because if it's not showing, I may think it's not going to be Amazon Prime as well. And it seemed that a few of your listings only show maybe 10 results. On Amazon, I get way more. I would imagine that if I don't get the same listing results, I may go back to Amazon. I am a bargain shopper, so I do like the value of this app. And I would also like to see the things that I buy every day, again, not browsing, as the other panelists have said. I want the same thing that I buy over and over again, and I want to get it at the best price as possible. So I do think that the technology, as Chris was saying, is there. I think there are some refinements that you guys can do. Again, what is the main thing that when I come to this app, what do I want to see first?
Thank you.
And I just have to mention that global navigation animation that you have there. I wasn't gonna. Now that I've seen it 10 or 12 times, I'm kind of used to it, but it's kind of weird. That just, I don't know, it doesn't seem standard. It may or may not be an issue, but to me, it really, the first time I was sort of like, what's happening? I don't understand what the transition is that went there.
Thank you.
I am a little curious about the branding. I have to say, there's something about shadow bid that made me have a moment's hesitation about, was this really all above board and totally cool? Like, yeah.
Especially if it's targeted maybe towards women. And if you are a couponer, I'm going to look up Retail Me Not or promo code or something like that. Shadow bid seems kind of like in the dark or
sketchy.
It's kind of sketchy. And it's probably something I'm not sure I want to be involved in, because it's in the shadows. And, I think if you could talk to your audience and even just kind of do some research on the naming of it, basically. How does it resonate with people? You can define the product and have them give adjectives about how they would describe it, and probably pull from that and their own description of the value that the product gives them.
Okay.
Let's have a round of applause for Shadow Bid. Tim, thank you.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We'd love to know what you think of the UX you just saw and the show itself, so drop us a comment below with your feedback, and we'll be back soon coming your way with more UX content. Until next time, peace.